Hello, everyone. So today we are going to discuss a mixture and allegation problem that was posted on GMAT Club. I do not know the exact source, and it was requested on the WhatsApp groups to kind of post a solution to this problem. Okay, so we are going to kind of take a three-pronged approach here. One, we need to understand what does price mean. Number two, in business, the price could mean anything. Cost of raw materials is constant. So that is another important assumption that you have to understand for GMAT problems. And number three, we are going to talk about the approach. So let's just talk about price for a second. Cost price or selling price. Price is always per quantity. It's based on a quantity. So you would say, per liter, per milliliter, per pound, per item. Price is always related to a quantity. Total price is price multiplied by quantity. So when they are saying we sold the drink at the same price, you have to assume that they're talking about same price per ml or per liter. And that's how we will solve this problem. Approach. The second part of the approach is understanding that price could be anything in business, right? I could buy something, so my cost price is C, and I can put any kind of profit on top of it to get my selling price. This is usually constant. The raw material price is usually constant. My profit can change, and that would reflect in my selling price. So that is another important thing that we need to follow in questions like this, assuming the cost to be same, which means since cost is same, we have to come to the cost column or cost of the raw materials and kind of use that to solve other equations. And that's going to be our approach, to come to the cost column for the raw materials somehow and then go and find what the question is asking us. Quickly, let's review the question. Question talks about 2 days, first day and second day. A person apparently decided to mix the juice concentrate with freely available water. So they're saying there are two ingredients in the juice. One is the concentrate and another is the water. The cost of water is zero, so $0 per liter. And the ratio of these two is 1:3. In the second day, the ratio is 1:4 of these ingredients, and he's selling juice basically. And then we are asked to do something about what is the percentage of the profit in day two, because he's changing the mixture ratio. Is he going to make more profit and less profit? Before I go into calculations, I do a quick math here to see if I can just solve the problem without actually going into calculations. And all I do is, okay, day one profit is 60%. I am changing the mixture and I'm reducing the concentrate, which is my raw material here. I'm increasing the free item, which is water, 4 parts water. So my profit should increase if I'm keeping the price constant, right? So my profit has to be more than 60%. Unfortunately, here are three choices that are more than 60%. It doesn't give me an answer. However, if you were in a rush and you didn't want to solve the problem, it narrows down your choices to top three and increases your percentage of getting it correct. All right, so let's get into the solution. The first step is to understand this table. This table is juice concentrate, water, which are my ingredients, and the mixture. The ratio part of it, I know on day one. So this is day one table. Let's see. This is day two table. So in the day one table, it's 1:3. So 1 part juice, 3 parts water, and let's just call it 1 liter for now, right? So my cost will always be per liter, whatever I get. And my mixture is going to be 4 liters. So that's kind of the ratio. Cost price for juice is not given, and I need to find it based on the approach I am following. Water, it's given to be 0, so I'm going to make use of that. The mixture, not given to me. Profit is given to be 60%, so I'm going to use that. and the selling price is not given. All I'm given is profit. On day two, I am given the ratio. So again, I am given 1 liter, 4 liter, and 5 liter. Right? So 1 is to 4, 5. So I'm just putting it in liters, not doing anything different. Cost of the water. I've been asked what the profit is finally here, right? And I am given that the selling price, whatever is my selling price here, would also be my selling price here. Again, selling price is per liter, right? So per liter selling price will be same. Let's assume this 4 liter of mixture costs me $100. This is an assumption. If I make 60% profit on that, then straightforward, my selling price would be $160. Now, let's be clear. $160 is for 4 liters of the mixture. So selling price actually is going to be $160 divided by 4. That is equal to $40 per liter. All right. So that's my selling price. And remember, our approach is to get to the cost price. My cost price, again, I don't need to do calculation. I had assumed 100. The 100 was my cost price for 4 liter. So my cost price would be $1.25. So I got the cost price of the mixture. So that's a good achievement here. So I got the cost price as 25. I got another thing. I am saying the selling price on day two is same as the selling price in day one. So I'm going to say selling price in day two is also $1.40 per liter. Very nice. So this is the cost price of the mixture, correct? Now we have to find the cost price of the juice, because then we will kind of translate that into the cost price over here. So what would be the cost price of the juice? So let's look at the overall price, right? So we have total cost price of the mixture is 25. That will be made up of the cost price of the juice, which is, I'm just going to call it J, multiplied by 1 divided by 4, because it's one part of 4 parts, and then water cost price, which is 0, 3 by 4. From this, you get the cost price of juice is actually $100 per liter. Now, this is an important find, and this is what we are going to use. So this is my 100 per liter. I'm going to use the same thing. All right. So now let me get the cost price of my mixture when I'm mixing it in this one. So again, one part juice, but 4 parts water. So what would be my cost price of the mixture? So mixture cost price 1 by 5 multiplied by 100 plus 4 by 5, which is water, multiplied by cost price of water, which is 0. So the cost of mixture is $1.20 per liter. $1.20 per liter. And I am asked what is my profit percentage. I have my selling price, I have my cost price. It would be 40 minus 20 divided by 20 into 100. That is equal to 100%. So the answer to this question is A, 100%. I hope this helps understand the approach and the solution to these kind of problems. Thank you so much. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask in the comments.